Kelly.
Benny.
Teresa.
Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about 3D technology. Have you ever sat in a darkened theater and you dodged those objects that seem to fly at you from the screen? 3D technology is something that has added, literally no pun intended, another technology to viewing motion pictures. 3D technology has been around for a long time. And today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how that, if you will, technology is created. Where it came from, where it's been, and where it's going. First of all, 3D itself has been around since literally the 1890s as far as film. A gentleman by the name of William Freese Green first created 3D by literally setting two cameras side by side, movie cameras, and filming simultaneously action and events that were going on in front of the camera. He tinted one film strip red and the other one green, and then he would set two projectors side by side and project them synchronized, hopefully, simultaneously. Audiences would wear 3D glasses, which, as you know, we still do. But at that time, that process that created 3D was known as anaglyphic 3D. One lens of the glasses were red, one blue. The right eye, looking through the red lens, would pick up the red image. The left eye, looking through the blue, or sometimes the blue-green lens, would pick up the left image. And then the brain would confuse the two, and you would actually then see this great illusion of depth and a screen that seemed to offer an infinite, if you will, range of, well, never-ending capabilities and possibilities as far as entertaining audiences. These are the 3D glasses that you will still wear today. Now today the glasses are more, if you will, clear, but one tint is slightly darker than the other, so the process itself still relies on that same principle, the brain confusing these two images. The right eye seeing the right film print, the left eye seeing the left film print. The only difference is today, with digital technology, the two images, while they're still filmed with two separate lenses set just far enough apart to equal the average distance between the human eyes, quite literally, the principle is the same. You are going to view these films, and the right eye is going to, again, it's going to recognize the right print, the left eye, the left print. Brain confuses the two, and suddenly you get to dodge and shake and quiver and scream at what's going not only on screen, but what's coming off screen at you. So, in the 1890s, when William Freese Green actually created 3D film technology, it didn't fare too well, because these two projectors, poorly synchronized, would give people headaches. It was really no fun for folks. And 3D would come and go over the next 30, 40 years. But in the 1950s, something hit American homes called the television. And television suddenly began to take audiences away from theaters. People were not going out and purchasing tickets at the box office anymore, because they could stay at home and they could watch I Love Lucy or the Jackie Gleason show on television. So studios in Hollywood then said, hey, we've got to come up with an idea, some way, to lure audiences back into the cinemas. Well, the way to do that was to offer them something they couldn't get from their TVs at home. I Love Lucy could never at that time be presented in 3D, and they knew this. So Hollywood then took the 3D process and gave it the Hollywood treatment, meaning more money sunk into better equipment, etc., and 3D was born. There was this big 3D craze in the 50s. The craze lasted, really truthfully, only about 4 or 5 years, and people tired quickly of wearing the glasses, and there were still the folks who had the headaches, and they didn't like the whole red, green, blue-green imaging, so 3D died away, and it was thought to be a thing of the past. It had gone to its graveyard. Then in the 80s, there was a resurgence of 3D, proving one thing and one thing alone: audiences loved the gimmick. By the 80s, the clear polarized lenses were being utilized. again, for about 4 years, there was a huge resurgence of 3D because so many people loved this whole concept of everything coming at you. However, it died off again. But then, in about 2002, 2003, 3D began to rekindle itself. Theaters, through digital technology, began to perfect perfect 3D. They call it real D 3D. They knew that they could get this into theaters, and then eventually they could incorporate it into what is home entertainment with the digital technology we have at home now. And ultimately by 2009, 2010, we saw theaters inundated with 3D films, and we were able to purchase Blu-rays that are 3D in their making. Blu-rays that with a 3D TV and a 3D Blu-ray player create the same effect and illusion that we get at the cinemas. The 3D technology brought home. So, in closing, we ask ourselves why is it that this fad keeps coming and going? Because it's not really a fad at all. We as audiences love to experience films, and we love to experience gimmicks with films. 3D may be a gimmick, but it allows us one more level of audience participation in the film itself. And as a result, we embrace it. We've embraced it at home, and now there's 3D films left and right, as I said. So, will 3D ever die? No. For as long as they keep saying, watch this movie, it's coming at you, people are going to want to see it, people are going to want to go out and purchase it on Blu-ray, and again, that is, again, the movies, and the movies love to be, obviously, entertaining. The people that make the films want them entertaining, but ultimately, they want to hook the audiences, because hooking the audiences in to buying the ticket or buying the Blu-ray means revenue, and that's what Hollywood's all about. So thank you again for joining me. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.